What's up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in. I just had to really quick get on to talk about all the events that's going on right now. I got my right hand girl right here. She's going to be giving us some input on what's going on. We're supposed to have someone else coming in, but we just wanted to talk about what's going on with the Capitol. Um, you know, the disturbing things that's going on. I mean, all this, shooting and violence because of what?
It's crazy. What is
Chris at work. He gotta be. So, with all this stuff that's going on, it's telling us
I'm not at work.
You ain't.
No, I'm not at work. I'm at the grocery store, but I'm trying to figure out how to turn this camera around. Let me see. I'm usually not on my phone.
Well, Chris, you want me? I'm gonna put you down.
I found it.
Okay.
Don't be laughing at me, look. I made it.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? So, I didn't really know what y'all was talking about. I just heard y'all talking about some don't lose yourself, and I thought about that Eminem song.
That's true too, but we kind of talking about just everything, just all the goals. I was saying, like, 2020 has gave us the time that we needed to reflect and get the goals together that we wanted to get for 2021.
I think 2020 should have been a wake up call for a lot of people.
Yes.
You're right.
Because we've been doing the same thing over and over, year after year after year.
Yeah.
We're some insane people. I'm talking about black people. We keep doing the same thing, expecting different results.
Yeah.
That's called insanity. So if you want different results, you have to do something different. And then we have the audacity that when people decide to make changes for themselves or for their family, we have the audacity to talk about them.
Yeah. So that was something else, Chris, that we was talking about. Us having so many ops, so many things that's against us. It's so comfortable just to do the same routine.
Well, yeah, it is, but it's time to get out of that comfort zone, man.
Yes.
I think that,
I agree.
the main way people get into compromises. That's how you get into a comfort zone, compromising.
Huh? Say it one more time.
People are in a comfort zone, and how they get there is by compromising.
Yes.
By not saying no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I don't want that. It's okay to be different.
Yeah.
But people afraid to stand out and stand up and step up about what they believe in or whatever it is, even if it's just a personal belief. We always have to have somebody riding with us.
We can never do it alone, huh?
Right.
And that's the thing. You don't need no one to ride with you. You can stand alone, stand on your own 10. You know what I mean? You don't need that. Some people need it, but
I mean, we all need somebody. Everybody needs somebody.
Right.
But I'm saying to get something started, don't be like, all right, I'm gonna do it if you do it. No.
Right.
It's just like with a that you want to start or something you want to do. I don't need nobody else to kickstart it. I'm gonna do my own kickstart. And a lot of times, if you see people kickstarting their own stuff, then you find people that want to connect with it.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm being lazy, so you being lazy, and don't nobody want to do nothing. Nobody want to step forward, step over this line, take the next step. Somebody has to do it. Why
And
not you?
it takes
Don't
that
don't say why
courageous
me. Why not
person.
you? Why not you?
E-
Why it can't be you?
Exactly.
Why not you?
Oh, it's gonna be me.
Well, what
That
happens
part.
is
I agree.
usually people start stuff, they get things started, and they don't follow through.
Don't
You know
finish
what
it.
I'm saying? Like when we had our business meeting, I was explaining to all my folks. I said, if you need 20 things for a business to be successful, but you only give it 3 things, you haven't given it a fair chance. A lot
Right.
of times we give up way too soon before we see what the real results are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because statistics say that technically it takes about a year for a business to get a comfortable platform, a comfortable ground.
Well, what they say is that a business won't be profitable. Like they don't expect the business to make any money, like
It's
like anything in the positive or to be in the blue out the red for at least the first 5 years.
mm,
5 years.
But that's giving it everything that it needs.
Yeah.
You can't say, all right, well, I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna just talk to a couple people. I'm gonna get me a website and then I'm gonna go ahead and run it and see how it's gonna work. I mean, there are other things like a business license, there are registrations, there are other paperwork that needs to be done. But these are some of the steps a lot of us bypass.
mm-hmm.
And so even if we wanted it to succeed, like we setting ourselves up for failure to begin with.
So love, why do you think that people bypass those steps? What do you think that causes them to actually be like, man, you know what?
You know what? I think it's fear. I think people
Yeah,
is scared of failing. So I'm
yeah,
gonna start this. I'm not gonna give it all, but there's, you know what I mean. I think they're scared. It's the fear of failing
yeah,
and being judged. Um, being judged about not it. It not being as successful as they will want it starting off a gate. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
think that's the reason. Fear,
yeah,
scared of being judged, and afraid. But
yeah,
no, you cannot go in with that type of mindset. You cannot. You have to know, like, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna give it 110. I'm gonna see it through, and I'm gonna finish it.
yeah.
Because fear. I think fear and being afraid is the number one thing why people don't succeed or people don't go through with what they want to go through, what they want. You know what I mean? I think
Mhm.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
You are right
yeah,
about that. So let me bring this little short illustration of a story to you. With everything that you want to do, with everything that you want to accomplish, or any business endeavor you want to open, I don't care if it's a relationship, I don't care if
Mm.
it's a business endeavor, I don't care what it is. If it's something that you've never done before, you have to look at it like you on the edge of a cliff. And I got this from Steve Harvey. I remember him saying this years ago, and I never forgot it. You're on the edge of the cliff, and you have a parachute. And a lot of people get to the edge of that cliff, but they're afraid to jump. But the only way your
hmm,
parachute will open is if you on a downward trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
right,
So that fear of jumping off of that cliff because you're so afraid of the falling part, but you'll never soar. You'll never know what'll happen if you don't jump. You have to jump. You have to take that leap of faith. And what's the worst that can happen? The only thing going to open that parachute up is the wind getting up under it. So you have to
Yep.
jump in order for that to happen. And then
Mm-hmm.
you'll start to soar. Soar, you'll start seeing things and places that you never saw before.
yeah, yeah,
You're right.
Taking that leap of faith. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. They had this old Chinese man, and he had a student. But this Chinese guy, he was a billionaire. He was very successful. I'm talking about extremely successful. So his little young student, he wanted to know what did it take to be successful. He's like, man, I want to be successful. Like, I really want this. So his teacher said, you really want this that bad? He was like, yes, I want it. He said, well, meet me down here by the ocean tomorrow at noon. So they decided to go down to the ocean. So he's talking to the student. He was like, all right, I'm about to show you how to be successful. He's like, man, we out here in the ocean. How in the world you gonna show me how to be successful? So they took off, they put on their swimwear, and the instructor started walking backwards towards the water. So the student was like, where you going? He was like, follow me. I'm about to show you how, you know, what it takes to be successful. So he started walking in there. When they both got in the water, the instructor turned around. So he was facing his student. So the student was walking backwards. So the water got waist high. He was like, man, what's going on here? He was like, listen, I'm about to show you how to be successful. So they started walking some more, and the water got about chest level, and the student started getting afraid. He was like, man, you know, he was like, I don't think we should go any farther. He was like, I'm trying to show you how to be successful. So they walked a little further, and he was just had his head in the water. The instructor took his hands and pushed the student down in the water and was holding up there. I'm talking about the dude was fighting and grabbing, and I'm talking about he felt like he was about to drown. I'm talking about he held him under there for a long time until he felt like he was almost out of breath. And then when he came up, he was like, he said, when you want it as bad as you want to breathe, then you will get it.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That was
So
good.
we don't want it bad enough.
You
we
gotta
don't want it bad
it.
enough.
You gotta want it. You gotta want it.
You have got.
You gotta want it. That's plain and simple. You got to want it.
One thing I've learned about people is they're gonna be who they are. They're gonna be how they are, and there's nothing I can say or do to change them if they don't want to change themselves.
Ooh.
And that's it. So you just gotta do what you do and keep on moving. Like,
all right,
seriously.
we about to have church.
If they want to be a part, they'll catch up.
Yeah. Cause you know, like as far as when you said they got to catch up, cause I'm at a point right now is you're gonna get left behind if you're not trying to move at the pace I'm moving at. You're getting left behind. I'm tired.
Ooh.
I'm tired. You getting left behind.
Ooh.
Either you gonna roll with me at my pace, or you just gonna get left behind. And I'm not looking back. I'm not reaching back to pull you up. I'm not. Either you gonna keep up with my pace, or this ain't that.
Absolutely.
Hello.
And talking about when you say like reaching back and all that, that's energy that you could be using to keep on going, to keep on striving. Because like Chris said, you know, when that man got pushed down in the water, he needed a little bit more energy to keep going and keep fighting for his goals. You don't have the energy to keep on reaching back and grabbing whoever or talking to whoever or wasting time for whoever. You have to use that energy for the goal that you want to accomplish for yourself.
Exactly.
So while you talking about energy, look, this is something that happened like a day or two ago. It was a situation that happened, and I made a decision, and based off my decision, the other person got upset. Okay, so when they got upset, whatever the case may be, whether my decision was right or wrong, I was like, listen, I say I apologize or whatever the case is. And they just kept going on and on about how, well, you shouldn't have done that and this here, that. I'm talking about they talked about it for 3 days.
Oh wow.
And I felt like they was just wasting too much energy on it because I'm
You're
here,
right.
you're there. Like I
You're
did what I
right.
needed to do and I moved on from it.
Yeah.
And so what that person was doing was giving too much negative energy to the situation. I say, listen, I apologize. I say, now either you gonna forgive me or you not.
Absolutely.
I say, but me, I'm done with this because it's taking too much of my energy out. I mean, like we're grown. You know what I'm saying? So people do it a lot.
And you know, sometimes we allow our ego to get in the way. That's why we go on and on and on and on, when it really needs to just be silence. Either you, like you said, either you're going to forgive me or you're not. And if you're not, that's fine. And if you are, then move forward. But we want to let our ego get in the way, and we want to tell you how wrong you are, or tell you you ain't this, or tell you you're not a good friend, or you're not a good boyfriend, or you're not a good girlfriend, you
Now,
know, or you're not a good
mind you,
mother.
them saying that wasn't going to change anything at all. It wasn't going to change anything.
Right.
You
People
know what I'm
waste
saying?
too much energy on things. It's wasted. Just wasted time, wasted energy. Let it
Yeah.
go. Let it go.
Man, y'all will
And
be
then it's like,
surprised how much energy people conjure up for the wrong thing or for
exactly.
the wrong cause.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Using your energy, your time on stuff
I
that's irrelevant.
recognize and I tell them quick. I say, look, I don't have time for this. They be like, all right. You can talk to yourself. It take two to tango. It's only an argument if I'm there.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
I was
And I
telling Love, like I think I was telling Love like a month ago or something like that. I was saying we give all our energy to people, but who's going to gas us back up? Like who's going to refill our energy if we keep on giving our energy to unnecessary situations? Like how do we gas ourselves back up? You know, and this right here, this what we're doing right here, this platform right here is gas. Is gas for us to keep
yes, it
going.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But cause that's why we got to be stingy with our energy, stingy with the energy that
Uh,
we give to people.
Because the
we
people
don't have
that
to be
drain
stingy
your
with it.
energy don't want to give it back to you.
That
People that takes your
We
that
don't.
right
energy,
there,
We don't have to
that
be.
right there.
We don't have to be stingy with it. But like you know, because that's what we're here for. That's what it's for. It's just
right?
that we don't give extra over into it. Because a
Over.
lot of
Okay,
times
yeah,
people blow up over stuff that or they hold on to it too long or whatever the case may be,
Mm,
man. That stuff could be mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically draining. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
we're gonna have to use energy to get it. Anything we
right.
want, we have to give that. And it's just about our placement, you know, and how we distribute it. So we have to be very aware of the people that we interact with
yeah.
Yeah.
because they can give energy or they can take away from it.
Yeah. Mm, mm.
So all 2021, I need energy givers because I'll give you the same energy back, and we can gas each other up.
That yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Now, Chris,
wow.
since you're at the grocery store, you got to drop Love off some fruits and veggies, and you have to drop me off some fruits and veggies too.
Look, y'all wouldn't believe what's in here.
He probably only got like three things:
Wow.
fruits
Fruits
Some
and
and
fruits and
veggies.
veggies.
veggies. I'm about to make some homemade granola with
Mm.
well, I'm making some stew with these. And these and I got the carrots.
Fruits
I
and
gotta get
veggies.
some corn. But yeah, I got fruits and veggies.
Good, good. Well, I'm glad that we was able to gas each other up. Before we get off, I want everybody to give the people words of encouragement for 2021.
So I'm going to say the same thing I said a minute ago. Whatever you wanted in 2020 or you didn't get, or whatever you lost in 2020, make sure you get it in 2021. Make sure you get it in 2021.
Yeah. Chris,
Okay, so listen, this is what I want to say. I want to say to don't be afraid that if it don't feel like that everybody is jumping out in the water with you,
Mm,
you know, you have more supporters than what you think. If you just
mm,
go ahead and make that step and hold firm to your post, like stay
mm,
in position. don't be afraid to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my word for
I
y'all tonight.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And my Linda, let's talk about it. We're going to end you with the simple fact of do not lose yourself in this chaos, in this chaotic atmosphere. Do not lose your focus. Do not lose your vision. Reflect a little bit more. Reflect on where you came from and where you're going. Allow that to be a daily routine, because that's going to gas you up too. That's going to give you the motivation that you need. When you reflect every day, it's going to allow you to appreciate where you're going and the steps that needs to be taken to get there.
Yeah, that's it.
So I hope that this little shindig helped a couple people. This wasn't planned, but this is what happened.
Right.
The
Spur of the
energy.
moment. Good job.
Yeah.
So you guys love on each other, protect each other, and stay out the way. Thank you guys for tuning in to Rise High Radio with my Linda. Let's talk about it. I'll see y'all in about
Thomas.
Chris Thomas and Love Davis.
Drops the mic.
Y'all have a good one. Peace. Peace out.
Peace.